Folks, welcome back to another reading. I am using the Light Seers Tarot today, and I've laid your cards out in a Celtic cross formation. If you hear rain and you see some lightning, or you see the flash of lightning, if you hear thunder, then you should know that there's a thunderstorm going on, okay? I hope that's not too distracting. In the center of your spread, you have the Ace of Pentacles. It's in reverse, which tells me about there being an opportunity that is being missed because someone is quite hell-bent on building up a strong foundation for themselves at the cost of other things which are at least as important, if not more important. Together with the Ace of Pentacles and with the Nine of Pentacles, those add together into the Ten of Pentacles. I suspect that the person I'm speaking to is interested in building a legacy, building generational wealth, starting a family with someone. That's what their goal is right now at this current moment. It's interesting that this is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. I'll tell you more of the story as the reading unfolds. But I wonder if you're not so focused on building generational wealth, getting yourself to a comfortable place, that it's not holding you back from realizing your full potential as being an enlightened being, as being an awakened, evolved being. And this is kind of why I say that, because in the past, I see that there was a disruption of balance. And because there was a disruption of balance in the past, in the present reality, you've got the Ace of Pentacles. You are currently missing out on an opportunity. That doesn't mean that you always miss out on it. But in the past, it kind of laid the foundation for where you are right now. Missed opportunities for financial gain, for material wealth, material comfort at the very, very least. In your present position, you've got the Three of Wands in reverse. You don't have the results coming in that you want to see. In fact, there might not be any results coming in for all the hard work, all the hard labor you've put into this. And in your subconscious level, you've got Judgment in reverse, which tells me about a major change needing to take place. The universe offering you a chance to majorly change yourself towards your best and highest good. And right now you're avoiding it. That doesn't mean that you are dead set, bound to avoid it forever, but you're encouraged to see this now and make the changes now so that you can build that Ten of Pentacles, that generational wealth, that family that has no worries at all. You can build that in the future, but right now things are looking kind of rough, and there's the risk that you could end up being the victim of your own success, like shooting yourself in the foot, so to speak, if you don't make changes now. Don't miss out on the opportunity to bring back some degree of balance in your life. If you don't have a strong work-life balance, for instance, this is your time to change that, even if that makes really disruptive changes for yourself. You deserve work-life balance, or you deserve a balance between loving yourself and giving love away to others who may not necessarily deserve your love and attention. That doesn't just mean romantic partners either. That's friends. And most difficult of all, that's family too. Family can be really, really difficult when it comes to understanding that you're not getting the love, the support that you give to them. That's a difficult realization for anyone to make, okay? But balance in some way needs to be brought back in, and if you can do that, you will be back on your way towards building that legacy that you want to build. This is pointing towards the future. There's the real risk that you are so dead set on becoming someone who is well established, able to take care of themselves without help from anyone, that you blind yourself to some realities. To some reality. There might be some lies that you believe about becoming the person who has it all. There are so many families who on the surface look like they have everything. Like there is nothing in their lives that they could ever possibly not want because they've got it all. And then they crumble from the inside out. I have seen it over and over and over again. The seemingly perfect family that has the perfect house, the perfect cute little kids, the perfect spouse, a cool backyard pool, all the accoutrements that come with, excuse my French, all the nice stuff that comes with being financially secure, and on the inside they're the most dysfunctional family, but you would never see that. There's the real risk that you believe lies when it comes to being the person who can have it all, who can work their asses off to generational wealth. There's something that you believe that is harming you, and you're being asked to change fundamentally how you believe about whatever it is that makes you materially comfortable. I'll try to hold the cards up in a way that you can see them. They appear like this, okay? There are some lies that you need to disbelieve. There might be some lies that your family has passed on, that your friends have passed on to you. It doesn't have to be like this. I can see that this would be a pretty significant, massive change, but you can do this, okay? You hear the lightning? That's the tower. The tower needs to fall for you. You need to bulldoze that tower of lies before the universe tears it down for you, okay? In your advice card, you have the Ace of Wands. This is about you needing to kick your butt and get into action. Do the damn thing. Start busting the lies now. The universe wants to bless you, but you have to stop blocking out the blessings. You have to stop blocking out the blessings. You're meant to accept them. That doesn't mean that there isn't some hard internal shadow work that you need to do in order to get there. But you can do this, and the blessings are absolutely worth it if you can take action. So with the Ace of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles together, that's already that's already telling me about a situation that is actually physically manifested, right? Like that is your reality. Here's the thing. There's some new action that you need to take that you've been avoiding taking. I suspect that with this card together, you know perfectly well what it is that you need to do in order to start reaching your best and your highest good. And I hope that you choose to do so. It is well worth it. And I'm not going to spoil it, because I'll show you why it's well worth it in just a second. Not only combined with that Ace of Pentacles and that Nine of Pentacles are you building up a Ten of Pentacles legacy. If you bust these myths, if you take action now, there's more. This is your environment card. It is likely that, or there is a chance that I'm speaking to someone who is in a career, in a job setting where they have to be compassionate and caring at the same time. For some reason, when I was doing this, when I was like laying out the cards, meditating them, getting ready to film, I got the profession nurse. You might be in the medical profession. You might actually be a nurse that I'm speaking to, but you are grinding your gears towards heading towards generational wealth, and it doesn't have to be a grind. It really doesn't. You need to switch things up. You need to do something new, and the thing is, you know what it is you need to do. You know that your hands don't belong around your throat. You know that you don't need to be believing these lies, but the lies are familiar, they're comfortable, and it's easier to stay with what's comfortable and familiar than it is to break out into something that's a risk. I get it, okay? I get it. This is still something you need to do in order to start doing this. This is in your hopes and your fears. You've got the Seven of Pentacles right here. This is about growing something new. Here's the thing. Some people like to put laziness together with this card, and I can see how in reverse, yes, laziness is here. But here's what I tell people. In the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith, you've got a figure leaning on his hoe, leaning on his shovel, whatever that is. I don't know exactly what the tool he's using is, but he's watching his fruit, his plants grow. At a certain point, if he keeps fucking with the fruit, then it's going to die. It's not going to grow properly. There is an aspect of that card that says you need to sit back and watch things grow. Sitting back and just letting nature take its course is one of the best things you can do when you see this particular card. You want to be able to just sit back and watch your material resources grow. That's what you want. But as long as you're not taking action towards changing how you believe about your job, around your career, around making yourself materially comfortable, this is going to be a hell of a lot harder. And for some of you, it just might flat out be in reverse. Don't be in this energy. Don't fall into this energy. There is so much lightning. Please excuse me. The distractions are nuts right now. Natural distractions. And here's the spoiler. This is in your outcome. This is the Knight of Pentacles gradually moving towards that particular generational wealth, that legacy that you want to build so badly. Starting a family is something that I'm getting from this card too. If you can take action on busting those myths that you believe, whether by your society, your culture, your family, your friends, whoever they may be, if you can bust those myths now, you can start actually making way to an environment where you don't have to work that hard. Your labor that you've already done in the past gives back dividends to you without you putting much in. It feels like investments, for instance, but it doesn't have to be like literally investing in the stock market. This could be investing into something else, but in either case, you need to listen to the universe when it tells you to stop believing, stop doing a particular thing, make a course correction, and change things up for the better. I'm not saying that it's going to be easy or that's going to happen overnight, but if you can take baby steps now, you're going to be well on your way to building that delightful legacy that you've been dreaming about all along. That's enough, folks. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you for being patient while this thunderstorm goes on around me. Y'all take care.